Okay, the second chapter 19 lesson is interrogative pronouns and adjectives. Now, it will probably delight you to hear that these are really the last pronouns that we sort of have to formally learn. There are going to be some compound pronouns that decline, like quis, quid, which is what we're going to learn today, or follow some of the other patterns, but this is the last formal pronoun you need to learn. How excited are you? Okay, interrogative pronouns, as their name suggests, allow you to ask questions. This interrogatives can come in either a pronoun or an adjective form, and they're actually slightly different, okay? Okay, interrogative pronoun and adjective allows you to ask questions, specifically questions like who, whose, whom, what, which, those kind of questions, okay? In Latin, you have a set of interrogative pronouns, the forms we're going to learn on the next slide, and then you also have interrogative adjectives. And the interrogative adjective is going to decline identically to the relative pronoun. So you should already know the forms for the interrogative adjective because you've already memorized the form for the relative pronoun, okay? So if you know relative pronoun, you know the interrogative adjective. You just now need to learn the interrogative pronoun, which has a different declension, or at least somewhat different declension. Now, one of the first things you're going to notice is that the masculine and feminine interrogative pronoun is identical in the singular. That is not going to be true in the plural. In the plural, they're going to have distinct forms. But in the singular, the masculine and feminine are identical. Nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. And I know that looks weird because you see quo and you would never think feminine, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so the singular declension: quis, quis, quid, cuius, 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 qui, 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 quem, quem, quid, quo, quo, quo. In the plural, there's going to be a distinct masculine and feminine, so it's qui, 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 quorum, 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 quibus, 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 quos, quas, qui, quibus, quibus, quibus. And again, for those eagle-eyed amongst you, you may have noticed that these are the exact same forms as the relative pronoun, which is true. Okay? How do you use an interrogative? Once you know how to form it, you got to know how to use it and how to translate it. The interrogative pronoun, like the relative pronoun, it's important for you to take into consideration what case the pronoun is in. Nominatives are going to translate as who or what if it's neuter, right? So quis es, who are you? And if you are thinking the song, so am I. Genitives most often translate as whose. So for example, liber cuius, whose book est hic is this? Datives translate as to or for whom. So quibus or qui, quibus dona dabo, to whom, quibus, will I give gifts? Accusatives translate whom, right? So quas amatis, whom do you love? And again, I'm actually thinking of the song as well right now. And then ablatives translate by, with, or from whom. So again, a quo ex igne areptus est. So by whom have you been rescued? I don't know if you noticed this, but I did. I had a little typo on my slide, which I've corrected. A quo ex igne areptus est, by whom have you been rescued from the fire? A nice little ablative of personal agent here. Now, interrogative adjectives must agree with the noun that they're modifying in gender, number, case, like all adjectives, okay? And it most often translates as what. Okay, so for example, quem librum heri legebas. So what book were you reading yesterday? Quem librum, what book? Legebas, were you reading yesterday, right? In the next example, qui dux te servat, what leader protects you? Okay, come in tomorrow with whatever questions you have, and we can discuss them then. And until then, have an awesome night. Walete.